Pollution in Virginia Beach by Mackenzie Frew, Marilyn Bell, Robert Avanzo, and Carter Reed. So our first slide is a map of permeable and impermeable areas located at Kellam High School. On the map, we have a pin which marks the 41 total acres of deciduous forest on Kellam's property. There is a total of 1,147,322 CO2 sequestering capability, which in total is 40,202 pounds of CO2 taken out of the atmosphere from Kellam's property alone. We also have marked the impermeable and permeable areas, which you can click on to interact with. Ways to improve CO2 sequestering capability at our school could be planting more trees, as well as building a peat bog, which acts as a sink for the carbon to be absorbed, or restoring the nearby wetlands.
Stormwater pollution. Stormwater is rain that doesn't soak into the ground, and it flows from our roofs over pavement, across soil, and then down the streets. As it flows, it picks up things in its path like pesticides, leaves, oil, litter, animal waste, and more. This stuff then flows untreated directly into the closest waterway. Stormwater exits Kellam through green roofs with vegetation because they're placed on top of the building and they're designed to absorb the rainfall. Kellam also has multiple gardens that also absorb rainfall. Kellam has a cistern, which is a huge tank that collects water, then uses all of its water for irrigation located on the property. This system collects runoff from the parking lots and stores it underground.
Point and non-point sources of pollution. Our school has nutrient pollution, which is septic tanks and farming, thermal pollution systems at school, prevent suspending solids and sediment, and then we have toxic pollution like oil, gas, nitric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and CO2. And identify how the effects of stormwater in our region have changed over the past 100 years and their social, economic, and environmental impacts. Some social impacts are its increased stormwater volume can cause flooding, scouring, and sewer overflows. It can cause beach closings because of the bacterial contamination, and negatively impacts marine population due to sedimentation, smothering fish eggs. All right.
We have a video there, but it doesn't work. You can look at it by yourself.
Some economic impacts are, since 1992, Virginia Beach has added a stormwater fee on utility bills paid by the citizens, which is around $40 million each year. And environmental impacts are marine population is negatively impacted due to sedimentation, smothering fish eggs, non-beneficial nutrients that absorb oxygen from the water, and metal also gets into the fish, causing humans to intake metals into their body if they eat the fish.
So our school has a proposal to improve the stormwater management in our school. To improve the stormwater runoff in our school, we can enforce a no littering policy and focus on not allowing anything to go down drainage ways. We can set up a netting to stop anything from further moving down there. And then we have how CO2 affects stormwater runoff. CO2 makes waterways more acidic, causing rise in temperatures and pollution to be evaporated into the waterways and the atmosphere. This would also cause warmer water and to hold less oxygen. This means that the dead zones will rise, causing suffocation of marine life. Warmer water takes up larger areas, meaning more CO2 going into the ocean means sea levels will continue to rise.
So a way we're going to reach our local community is Barbara Henley, who is a city council member in Virginia Beach. She is a heavy supporter of improving the environmental issues like in and around our city, and she also serves as the local council liaisons to the Agriculture Advisory Commission, the Bikeways and Trails Advisory Commission, and the Open Space Advisory Commission, among others. She is going to review and share our storyboard project during her meetings in city council with other advocates for the improvement of Virginia Beach pollution to our waterways and air. And that is it.